Hey Spacers! Today we're kicking off a brand new series here on the channel. We are diving into The Outer Worlds, an underrated gem from the folks who brought us Fallout New Vegas. It's witty, weird, and packed with choices that actually matter. One big reason I'm playing it now, The Outer Worlds 2 is dropping later this year, and I think this is the perfect time to revisit or discover this absolute sleeper hit. If you've never played before, I hope this series gives you a taste of just how much the game has to offer. So without further ado, welcome to the Outer Worlds, where the stars are bright, the ads are louder, and everything is owned by someone richer than you. It's colorful, it's corrupt, and it's absolutely falling apart, which makes it perfect for a morally flexible colonist with nothing to lose and no intention of following the rules. So grab your ration pills, sign your life away, and remember, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Alright Spacers, grab your gear, the stars aren't gonna explore themselves. Let's dive in.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Quick heads up before we start. I only played The Outer Worlds for a few dozen hours back when it launched, so I'm not an expert, and honestly you should probably avoid copying most of the choices I'm about to make. That said, time to cook up a protagonist. I'm going with a bold or stupid build here, depending on how this plays out. Maxing out intelligence, perception and temperament. You know, brain, aim and chill. That means we are sacrificing a few things like strength and dexterity and charm. Basically, we'll be fragile, clumsy, and socially questionable, but hey, at least we'll know exactly how bad things are going. The goal? A cool-headed colonist who can land a headshot, pass a science check, and stay calm when the ship's on fire. Will it work? Probably not. Will it be entertaining? Absolutely. Let's get this misfit ready for Halcyon.
Must remember not to sneeze near you. Two left feet, huh? No matter, board outlawed dancing years ago. Finally, evidence of intelligent life in Halcyon. I bet you really can believe it's not Borst. Oh dear, someone vandalized your hibernation chamber. Unflappable, you could have captained this very ship.
Okay, we have 2 points available, and each point is gonna give us 10 skill points, so we're gonna put those into stealth because I want to level up sneak up to level 40 very fast.
You certainly know your way around a mech pick.
And the next thing that I want to do is probably put it on tech.
Look at that. A real scientist.
Now aptitude, it's well pretty much whatever.
This colony does love its elevators.
Yeah, we're definitely going for the Mohawk in pretty much every game that has this option. Oh boy, this is gonna be risky. Let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright guys, this is where our story begins. Here in the Emerald Vale region. Unknown world. Looking interesting though. Okay, jump. We're just gonna follow the waypoints. Okay, sneaking in the grass. Carnivore horses.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh shit. That sound was nasty.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like it. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the... Yes, nailed it that time.
Alright, buddy. Lesson number 1. Do not trust strangers. Did I mention that we are, morally bankrupt? Well, kind of. We're not a complete monster, but more of a egomaniac.
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This
Okay. So tactical time dilation is quite the mouthful. It's pretty much bullet time from Fallout New Vegas. Hey buddy, what you have here for me? Okay. A melee weapon. I'm generally gonna be avoiding melee weapons, well, simply because I like to shoot, but they do have their merits. For instance, they are pretty good stealth weapons. Okay, let's check inventory. 32 damage, 46 damage. Yeah, that's way better. And we have a new armor. 4 armor and plus 5 stealth skills. Yeah, I think this one is better. Be pretty careful here. More bandits. Oh, I've missed that one. Alright, we managed to stay alive. I mean, we barely managed. That was kind of a shit show, but I'm still getting a hang of this game, so don't judge me too harsh. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Consumables. Okay, alcohol, carbohydrates. Okay, guess. Let's move on. Oh, man, that ship actually looks pretty cool.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Okay, more of those guards.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
Oh, he's doing all right.
Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. The criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Alright, we just did the ancient divide and conquer. Whoa. This guy was pretty tough, man. Alright, level up. Sheesh. Ooh, light assault rifle. I like the sound of this. Okay, skill improvements. Yeah, I'm going towards that 40 sneak. Putting everything here. Also, we have our first perk, and honestly, Tier 1 has a lot of useful perks, but I guess very controversial choice that I'm gonna make here. I'm gonna put first perk point into Pack Mule. Simply because we debuffed our strength, which means that we can carry way less, and that's gonna be a bitch. So I'm mitigating that effect.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright, pretty straightforward. We need to repair the ship before we can use it. Ooh, nice.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, let me check inventory. Item repair. Oh, this thing is almost done. However, we have assault rifle, and I guess we can use it. So all the weapons are degrading when, we use them.
If your equipment is in need of repair.
We can modify, which means put a mod, tinker, which means upgrade the weapon to the next level. It costs bits, and bits are pretty much the currency of this game. We can repair by using weapon parts, or we can break down and receive weapon parts. So I'm gonna start with actually breaking down a few so I can repair this one. Alright, that should do. Trick, right? So we have pistol, shotgun, assault rifle, and a melee weapon. Great.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened? Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or up.
Yeah.
On over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience.
Alright.
Constable's office might have work for someone with your, Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not.
Alright, so I guess Edgewater is a nearby settlement. I think I can see it actually. However, before we go there, I'm gonna make well, a little bit of exploration here in this region. I think there should be some interesting stuff. The first guard, the one that we shot in the face, was talking about Marauders camp, and I think I know what it is. Here it is, over there, and over here. Yeah, we have. It's kind of a nest full with cave gorillas. Primal. Yeah, that's gonna be too tough right now, but I think I can take those bandits here if I'm careful enough and patient enough. Okay, so I'm going to approach this camp as stealthy as possible. What we have, a Marauder lookout. So special support unit that wears light armor and high and snipes. Alright, this guy is a sniper. Okay, where are you, buddy? Yeah, that didn't go exactly as planned, but we managed to do the job. Now let's see if we can find something interesting in this camp. Hey buddy, nice armor. Okay, I think that's yeah, face armor. Oh, sneak +5. Oh, that's nice. Marauder helmet. It actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Let's check this camp. Dead primal. Some bullets. Some junk. Okay, we don't have a lot of ammo for the assault rifle, but we do have plenty for the pistol and the shotgun. That should be enough. Oh, what we have there? Candid Alpha. That's well, probably the alpha of the pack. And oh man, that was so dumb. Can we just can Alright, this shotgun is pretty cool. Not sure what we're gonna do with that meat. Maybe it's, you know, can be consumed. I don't know. Life +3. Alright. Dialogue skills +5. Great. Now, because this is an Obsidian game, Obsidian is the studio that actually developed it. Pretty much I'm gonna be checking every corner of the map, just like in New Vegas. There's probably loot everywhere. Okay, what's that? Armor mod increases the range of which interactable objects are highlighted. That sounds pretty useful, honestly. Range weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Ooh, that sounds cool. Shock weapon. Now, basically, there are two types of weapons in this game. We have normal ones and we have pristine ones. Actually, there are more types of weapons, but yeah, we're gonna get with those later. Anyway, so the regular weapons are just, you know, regular and pristine. Pristine weapons just degrade way slower than the normal weapons, so I prefer to upgrade pristine weapons. You know, it's just from an investment point of view, makes sense. What we have here.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case.
Alright, so we just got our first side mission to pretty much track and speak with 4 guys and collect fees. Man, look at that sky. Edgewater Cemetery. It's a weird looking cemetery. But anyways, I'm gonna be, of course, wandering around, trying to find... Alright, those graves look pretty sick. I don't know what they buried here. Vampires? Whatever. I'm gonna be trying to look around and just, well, appropriate everything that I can. Is there someone here? No, no one. Perfect. We can pretty much take everything. Not interested in spades. I guess I can recycle those. Ooh, what the heck is that? Elite troop armor. Nice. A revolver. 41 damage. Ooh. Nice. That was a pretty good find. I think. I'm not sure. But sounds cool, you know. Okay, we have a terminal. Messages. Blah, blah, blah. Not gonna dwell too much on those, but I will be checking those regularly, just, you know, to see if we can find some side mission or something like that. Alright. Nothing special here though. Let's check that armor. So our current armor gives us 4. This one gives us 17. Oh, it's armor type light. This one is heavy. I see now, I see now. But -5 stealth skills. Alright. Definitely not gonna need this one. Stealth skills +5. E. Okay, lie +5. Or sneak +5. Okay, let's go with the lying type. Who knows, maybe in this town we're gonna have to talk to a bunch of people and, well, distort the truth. Okay, so let's see if we have someone here. No one. I guess we are thirsty. Details. Yeah, thirsty. Lowering our dexterity. Okay, do we have something to drink? Non-alcohol will be great. This one won't do the trick either. I don't think this one will do the trick either. Alright, actually we don't have nothing to drink. Hopefully we're gonna find something here. Energy brew. Okay, let's check everything and then we're gonna see if we can use something that we found here to deal with that thirst. Those adrenaline shots, they're the 8 kits in this game. Okay, let me check this one. This actually should do the trick, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Perfect. We are not thirsty anymore. Something here. No, I don't think so. I guess just town outskirts. Well, I guess it's time to get inside, guys, and see what this town has to offer. Edgewater. Sounds cool. So, how are we gonna proceed here? Well, the same way that we did outside. We're pretty much gonna check every corner. See if we can find something useful. Barrel increases critical damage dealt. Ooh, that sounds nice. A melee weapon mod. Probably not gonna use those. Okay. Check the other side of the street. A bypass shunt. I think this thing is used for hacking, and the round things are used for lockpicking.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh, it's just a place where I can borrow a few things, probably, from sick people. Yeah, that kind of human. We are stealing from the sick. Man, this place looks pretty nasty. Bracelet. I think this guy's dead. We are finding certain items that are qualified as pretty much junk that we can only sell. Injury sale, armor parts, nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna be stealing those. This person here, this lady is gonna see us.
The company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you. People will talk. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind.
Alright, this place is pretty cray-cray. Barbershop. Check stranger in a strange land, find a power regulator, or talk to those guys. Let's see where we can find those. Well, pretty close actually. Yeah, I knew that this barbershop was somehow familiar. Can we sneak behind his back? Let's check the back room. Man, this is a morgue. What's that? Adrenaline booster, movement speed. Ooh, nice. Sounds useful. Okay, more guns. Blah blah blah. You'll see the T somewhere. Nice and quiet. Use the bits. Oh, this dude was stealing teeth from dead people. Jesus.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Okay, I don't like you already.
Recapitulates moral hygiene. So everyone says. Until I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Oh, what a prick.
You will also report to me in the event of your death. Whereupon I will... gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire... With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are, Graves.
Okay, let's get out of here.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
Okay, what we have here? More back alleys. Oh, we already been here. Yes, we did. Okay, a cantina. A general store. Alright, alright. How much inventory space we have? Oh, we have plenty. At some point I'm
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
constable. Alright. So at some point I'm definitely gonna check that general store. I'm gonna sell everything that I can that I'm not gonna be needing. But first I'm just trash this place, I guess. And by trash I mean steal everything that I can. Okay, nobody sees what happens behind closed doors. Travel tickets. This is some kind of a repair shop. Yeah, nothing interesting here. Okay, take this one. A workbench. Nice. So, yeah, a workbench. Not bad. Let's break down those spades. I mean, they're so cheap that doesn't make any sense of selling them. Well, as well as this, probably this thing too, but still I'm gonna sell it. Gonna sell those two. We don't have a pristine weapon, so let me check light ammo. Alright, this thing uses light ammo too. However, this thing does close to double the damage. So yeah. Is anybody home? Well, not here. Yeah, you know. We're gonna do, right? We're gonna search every corner of this place. Somebody here? Nope, nobody. Nothing in the fridge. Okay, some rooms here to explore. Mr. Power. Change the damage type dealt to plasma. On a melee weapon? Gee, that sounds cool actually. Welcome, Holcomb, Robert. Last search. Indumati. Okay, what the heck is that? Oh shit. Yeah, some personal stuff. Okay, nothing really useful. Now, I have to give you a heads up. I'm using a mod that allows me to sleep in every bed and to fast travel as well as do quick saves and normal saves. And well, basically I don't want to waste your time with me running around from the ship and back. It's, you know, not very exciting. Honestly, I kind of consider it a waste of time. However, I do like the other mechanics of the supernova difficulty, like sleeping and hunger and stuff like that, and the extra damage that we are gonna receive. So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that I've modified in this game. Well, the only meaningful thing. At some point, I'm not sure whether I installed a visual mod, but not really sure and can't tell the difference, so whatever. Okay. Let's continue our search for valuables though. Okay, nothing here. Actually, you know what? We have a waypoint in this building here.
Never been healthier.
Never been healthier.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Alright, another side mission. Well, those are a great way to find new stuff and get some experience. So we're definitely gonna be doing all the missions we can. What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm... Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Oh, that's just some music to my ears.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. Okay, we have a waypoint is side, but this, well, this building is huge. Probably gonna leave that for later. First, I wanna, well, explore the outdoors. Oh, this seems like a church or something. Something here. Oh, yes. Nice.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Okay, let's look around.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. Yeah, this guy's gonna see me that I'm stealing. So
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
yeah, a bunch of NPCs. Hey, buddy.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your... I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Any mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Top. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be... The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. bastard snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here, if you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. So you'll consider it. I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Perfect. Another side mission. Yeah, this place has a lot to offer. Man, I can definitely use a flashlight in some areas. I wonder if there's a mod for that.
You're safer inside the walls.
Alright, buddy. Thanks for the heads up. 200 bits? Man, that was a lot. Let's check inventory.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Plenty of space. Oh man, this place is huge. Let's close the door. We are definitely gonna try to steal something. Or, you know, a lot of things. I don't think anybody is watching, but just in case, I'm gonna do a quick save here. This place pretty awesome, but it's probably kind of risky. Okay, I don't think that nobody is seeing me here. Magpick. Yeah, those are the lockpicks in this game. Yeah, I think there was a guard here. Oh, he's over there. Let's be quick. Machinery. Oh, this is a factory. Yeah, this is the cannery. Okay, okay. Oh, we have a big ass trunk over there. Unfortunately, that floor manager over there is looking almost directly at us. Well, I think we should be safe here. Grenade launcher. I'm definitely gonna risk it. Grenade launcher sounds mighty interesting. Heavy weapon damage, 84. Ooh. Nice. Check this door. I think this is something like a reception room. Okay, always close doors. I don't wanna be spotted. Okay. Ooh. Huh. from inside? I guess we have to use that door over there. There is no door. Yeah, maybe this door is accessible from outside the cannery. Yeah, it probably is. Coolant tank. That's probably sellable junk. Let's see what we have here in the basement. No people though. Probably the cannery is not working. Oh, pick up a power regulator. Shit. Yeah, I don't think that I can. You know what? I'm gonna leave this one for later. This is probably gonna be the last thing we're gonna do in this area. First I'm gonna explore the rest. Look at this region. There's, plenty of things to do. And I'm almost certain that once we get that power regulator, we are gonna be done with this place. So I'm not in a hurry. Ooh, nice. Assault rifle. Okay, let's hurry up a bit. No one is here, but I don't know for how long. Okay, let's see what we have. Skills, more skills. Alright, guys. We did it. 40, and the rest are gonna go to... you know what? How about in dialogue? 20, that's the first check. Combat dialogue. Uh-huh. Not sure that I understand what this means. No perk point though. Well, that's weird. We leveled up. I guess we are not getting perk point every time we level up. Anyway, let's check the weapons. 28 damage. 18. Uses the same ammo though. Definitely using this one. Oh, we can break down those on a go? Perfect. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the heavy armor. Whoa. Intimidate +3. 9. Jeez, that's pretty cool. Alright. Vending machines. High allows you to sell items to the vending machine. I think we should have that hex skill above 20. Okay, some weapons, some armor. 17. Jeez. Dude, really? Medium. No, I'm not buying anything at this point, I guess. Well, actually, let's see what we can buy. Oh, I'm definitely gonna buy those. Ooh, and maybe some mods. 2x scope. Ooh, those are expensive. Yeah, those are expensive. Okay, let's sell a bunch of stuff then. Okay, value to weight ratio, that sounds nice. So this. We are not gonna be needing any of those. Those two. Dialogue skill, just, keeping this thing for a dialogue skill? Not sure. Screw it. Okay, now I'm gonna sell milk apples. I'm gonna sell the alcohol. Water, alright. Those are drinkable. That's pretty nice. Natural health, carbohydrates. Alright, let's lose some of the carbohydrates. I have plenty of those. How much this thing weighs? 0.3. Nicotine high. Sounds useful. Armor rating plus 10. Always useful. Okay. Those we're not gonna have any. Opinions. Meat base. Health plus 25%. So all the meat base stuff except the sotuna. That way, you know, we're gonna have only one type of food. Easier to manage. Okay, let's check those. You know what? I'm just gonna sell every melee mod. As I said, I don't plan of using any melee weapons if possible. So, and this is all junk. Great. Nice. I think we made a significant amount of money here. Now I guess it's finally time to talk to that floor manager. And that's probably gonna be it for our first day here in the Outer Worlds. Oh, what do we have here? Yeah, definitely hacking this. Last night, Reed asked me to not report his death. Oh, I see, I see. The management is actually hiding. The number of dead workers. Good to know. Hey, buddy.
You the new worker?
Well.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that? Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Alright, I'm done here. Oh, hello, corporate trooper. Don't mind me. Guide to mechanical engineering. Alright, I'm taking this. Collectible card. Okay, armor mod. Yeah, plague is a reality of life on the frontier. Sounds harsh. That's it for today, Spacers. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed the chaos, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe even share it with a fellow colonist. Got feedback, tips, or just want to roast my decisions? Drop a comment. I read them all. More troubles just around the corner, so stay tuned and keep making bad decisions confidently.